My fellow Ontarians, in spite of the U.S. tariffs and me being Doug Ford, we're not going to take it. We're not going to take it, so what I'm going to do immediately is pull off all American booze off the shelves at all Ontario liquor stores, starting with Tito's, and I'm going to bring that home and I'm going to drink it myself, all the Tito's. I'm going to show you, America. I'm going to show you, America. All the Tito's in America is now pulled off the shelves with other liquors from America. And with spite of your reciprocal tariffs, Mr. Donald Trump, I am pulling all the oranges off the shelves from Florida, and I'm going to eat them too. And if that don't work, my good friend Christina Freeland is acquiring nuclear weapons, which we will point at America in spite of the tariffs, and we will make you back into a wall like a dog with a bone. And if that don't work, we'll play whack-a-mole. Because every time we hit you, Donald, you're going to pop up in 10 other places. And my good friend, BC's Premier, Evie, we're going to put 100% tariffs on all our fentanyl that we're making in BC and sending to America. And in spite now, I hear that Xi Jinping in China is putting tariffs on Canada. So, in retaliation, the rice. I'm pulling all the rice off the shelf in Ontario, and I'm going to eat it personally. I'm going to eat all the rice myself, because that's what a good leader does, standing up for Canadians. My good Canadians, and the good Canadian people out there that voted me in, the overwhelming majority of Ontarians, which only 40% showed up for the vote because of the freezing weather and the time of the year that we had the elections. 40% gave me a strong majority mandate to fight Donald Trump in these tariff wars. And that's what's going to happen here in Ontario. Like I said, I'm pulling the oranges immediately off the produce shelves in all Ontario retail stores, and I'm going to eat them myself. And all the booze in America, the Tito's, starting with Tito's, because we think about Tito's. And that's what's going to happen here in Canada, because I am Captain Canada. My name is Doug Ford, and I approve this message. And if you're going to be Canadian, buy Canadian. Stick by buying Canadian, if you can find anything that's Canadian. And now with the tariff wars in China, don't buy anything from China. We're all done at Walmart. We're all done at Target. We're all done at Bucker 2, Bucker 3, Bucker 4, whatever it's called.
I love your courage.
How am I doing so far? Is this a good impersonation of Mr. Doug Ford, the Premier of Ontario? And then I'm going to call my good friend Larry Curley and Scott Moe in Saskatchewan, and all the plutonium that he gets and sends over to Port Hope, Ontario, to be refined, and then we send it down to America to be turned into weapons of mass destruction. That's all going to stop, because we're going to build our own weapons of mass destruction right here in Ontario. And me as your Premier and your new Prime Minister, possibly my brother Mark Carney and my sister Christina Freeland, one of them is going to be your next Prime Minister of Canada. We're going to stand together and we're going to build nuclear weapons so we can point them at all major cities in America. And what could ever go wrong? Trust me, I'm your Premier. going to eat all the rice in China. So I'm going to make punts on every one of these guys. Maybe tomorrow will be Christina Freeland. We're going to go back to Zelensky. We'll even do a little bit of Donald Trump here in the next few days. And Donald Trump's responses on the U.S. tariffs on Canadian goods, all Canadian goods. And with that being said, I got to get back to running the country because we don't have a prime minister. We don't have parliament. Who's running this ball game? Nobody's running this ball game. I am. I'm Doug Ford. I'm Captain Canada. I'm here for you. And I'm here for everybody in Ontario. And I just want to thank everybody for my strong mandate where only 40% of the people came out to vote with a Dominion machine, by the way. What can ever go wrong there? But I did win a majority. And I am going to be your leader for the next 4 years. As we are pulling all the oranges from Florida off the produce, and I'm going to personally eat them, and I'm going to personally drink all U.S. alcohol because we pulled that off the shelves after we paid the Americans for all this booze, by the way. It wasn't on consignment. We're pulling it off the shelves, and I got a private stock for all my friends that are in Ontario. Stay tuned, folks.